Hi, Dr. Rutherford here. I'm a certified functional medicine practitioner and chiropractor, in case you're watching this with somebody who doesn't know that.
This is Dr. Randall Gates, board certified chiropractic neurologist, also a chiropractor.
He makes me say that every time.
I do.
So we're going to talk about sweeteners.
Okay.
They don't even know why.
Yeah, exactly.
Because he's paranoid. We're gonna be saying
well, the one time you missed it on your ad, right? Somebody caught it.
Yeah. Somebody caught it and said I was trying to hide the fact that I was a chiropractor. So we're not hiding it. So sweeteners. We're going to talk about sweeteners. Had an interesting kind of discussion, that kind of off the cuff discussion with a couple of patients a couple of weeks ago, relative to their research on sweeteners. We recommend which sweeteners people should use, and there's reasons that we recommend what we recommend. So let's talk about sweeteners for 5 minutes here and get this really straightened out. Hopefully this doesn't fall into the boring category of food that we got complaints about, but this is important. This is important. So
yeah, and we get these questions, as Dr. Rutherford is saying, all the time. What sweeteners can we really have? In our experience, we'll say that stevia is generally safe, and as long as you do not have a blatant blood sugar problem, meaning like diabetes or a pretty significant case of pre-diabetes, very small quantities, less than 5 grams of regular sugar or honey are acceptable if you need to sweeten something. Very small. However, we have found that the sorbitols and the xylitols, as an example, can be very inflammatory for our IBS and SIBO patients, which is probably a third of our practice, is somewhere on that spectrum. We find that the sucralose, and we're not trying to bag it, we're just saying this is for our patients. Sucralose can be deleterious to the microflora, the gut flora, that we're also working diligently on and correcting and improving. And we're just not big fans of aspartame or NutraSweet, as it's commonly termed. And I think
that one's pretty well accepted.
Yeah, I think that's pretty well accepted. We don't need to go into that. So really, it comes down to stevia and sugar. So that's where you need to keep it. And if that's a problem, then you probably don't need to sweeten it much more than that.
Right. Right. It's a big deal. A lot of these gut flora are fed by these types of issues. And so you have to be very careful. We're looking for long-term responses here. And we came to understand that, you know, there's a lot of new data coming out. People forget. They forget whether it should have been stevia or was it really important. I mean, if you're a year or two out, like, can I eat this? Can I not eat this? Can I? So I get it's a pain, but just remember where you were when you got here. That's all. You know, that's pretty much what keeps me going most of the time.
Yeah,
and on those occasional moments when I falter, I remember why I'm not supposed to do bad things, like eat too much honey in my tea,
or too much syrup on the sweet potato pancakes. I was guilty of that.
Or
at our Saturday morning breakfast. So yeah. So once in a while we'll give you forgiveness, but on a consistent basis, these are the rules you need to adhere to.
Yeah, stevia. For you who was walking out of here last week going, I hate stevia, a little bit of honey, a little bit of sugar, but just a little bit.
Well, to hide the taste. Well, thanks for watching. Send us your ideas. We may be talking about brain exercises in a little more detail next week. We've had some comments, but keep sending them to us. We want them. We want to know what you want to hear about.
Yes.
So we can all get better.
Yes.
Okay. Thanks for watching.
Next week. Bye.